Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So I did watch the 2019 NBA All-Star Game, so I'm not going to react to the highlights of it just because, like, I already watched it, you probably watched it. So for today's video, I actually found this article here on ESPN grading every player on Team LeBron and Team Giannis. So I figured I would use this as, like, a template to give my own ratings out there just because, like, you know, like, who impressed me and who did big-time highlights and who kind of, like, stood on the sidelines and, you know, didn't really do all that much out there. So, yeah, guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started on this. I thought it was a very exciting game. I mean, not really a ton of defense being played. I did think that Team Giannis was going to win it. But no, man, Team LeBron, you know, they came back clutch and, you know, they got stuff done out there. But, you know, like Giannis was a beast out there. That damn alley-oop from, you know, Stephen Curry over to Giannis, that was absolutely insane, guys. Like, I was up out of my chair freaking going all crazy because of that. But here we go. So first we got Team LeBron. So LeBron James with the rating of, or the grade of B+, with 19 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks. You know, guys, just, I feel like LeBron in this All-Star game, it's kind of like, it was a good representation of what I think LeBron is now in the NBA, and that is still one of the best players. Is he still the best player in the NBA? Like, it just seems like, you know, he still puts up numbers. It's just there's no longer that extreme, like, wow factor to it. You know what I'm saying, man? Just, like, ever since he joined the Lakers, he's still LeBron, but I feel like a B+, you know, maybe a B rating, is about appropriate because, yeah, it says right there, this is an exceptional all-star performance. He missed 6 to 7 three-point attempts, but still, man, it was okay. We got Kevin Durant with an A rating. I believe he ended up winning the MVP award for this, 31 points, a big part of the comeback. So, yeah, Kevin Durant, I know Skip Bayless was excited about this one, already calling Kevin Durant the best player in basketball. But, yeah, gotta give him props. We all know Durant likes to play with superstars, so he had himself an all-star superstar performance himself. Next we got Kyrie Irving with a B+. You know, I'm gonna say probably more like a B-. I wasn't too impressed with Kyrie. Of course, the coolest moment was the alley-oop from him to LeBron James. Just for the sense of, like, you know, you could feel like the Boston Celtic fans shaking, like, uh-oh, like, damn, that was some good chemistry. Like, these dudes like each other again, and we know Kyrie Irving's a free agent, but I really think, you know, I was kind of hoping for more like crazy layups and crossovers and drill moves from Kyrie Irving, but once again, man, more of like a role player effort out there. As far as starters go, so I'm going to stay more like a B- for Kyrie. Next up, we have Kawhi Leonard, 19 points on 5 for 11 from 3. There was a while there where Kawhi was taking just a lot of, like, pull-up threes and stuff like that. It was, I mean, Kawhi Leonard, he does not scream, like, all-star dunky dunk man to me. All-star dunky dunk man, that sounds like the name of a freaking anime or something like that. But, you know, Kawhi Leonard, to me, the reason I think he's so successful is because he takes after Tim Duncan, where he's very fundamentally sound. Same with Tim Duncan. Like, Tim Duncan was not really fun to watch in the All-Star game, but this man still dropped 19 points, 5 rebounds. I think I even seen him play defense a few times. So, what's to say right here? He finished the game on the bench as Coach Michael Malone opted for a small lineup with Durant as the only front court player. Yeah, that's fine. Like, he still did okay out there, though. James Harden, you know, I was hoping for either James Harden or somebody else to like playing defense on him. I know Paul George did his little step back move on James Harden a few times just to like mock him, but I wanted somebody to take that ball and step back like 7 times and then shoot it and just get the turnover. I thought that would have been so funny to happen, but unfortunately nobody did that. Yeah, James Harden a C+, 12 points, 4 for 13 shooting. Pretty much all he did was shoot threes, and you know, you could tell James Harden kind of was like, I'm here because, of course, you know, I was voted into it, but I think James Harden's locked into this season. He wasn't all about having fun. He wanted us to get back to the actual basketball out there. So, yeah. Anthony Davis list is incomplete. Now, I'm hearing this is because, of course, he suffered a shoulder injury. I still don't know if that's completely true. I feel like some of it might have been like a kind of like this is the opportunity for Anthony Davis to, like, finesse and be like, oh, yeah, my shoulder's still injured. Which might result in him not playing much of the second half, or, you know, like the last quarter of the season, whatever it is. Although, I heard he's going to play now, so I don't know, man. Anthony Davis, incomplete's a good rating. We didn't really see much of him, so can't really grade him on that. Klay Thompson with an A- on 20 points, 6 for 12 shooting, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Still say one of the best moments when Stephen Curry knocked down that 3-point shot and Klay Thompson fouled him. I was cracking up so much, man. But no, just like, because I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of Warriors basketball. I just don't really, you know, I don't find watching them all that much fun because we always know they're going to win and stuff like that for the most part. But damn, Klay Thompson's got to have one of the prettiest jump shots in NBA history. Just like every single time he shot, I was like, man, I wish I could get my form like that. He's just so loose with the wrist and everything like that, so straight with the arm. But yeah, A-, I thought he was great out there, so 20 points. Can't argue that. Damian Lillard with a B. So I'm going to give this more like an A- range. The reason I say that is because when he started hitting all those crazy threes, that was a big part of this comeback. So if it was not for him, Dame time out there, or Lillard time, whatever you want to say, that comeback probably would not have happened. So I'm going to give him an A- just for the clutch performance when the team needed him most. Now next up we got Ben Simmons. Ben, I'm going to give you an F. Because you had one job out there. Your one job for this All-Star game was to shoot one three-pointer, man. One pull-up three-pointer. That's all any of us wanted. And you failed to do that, Ben. I mean, I understand you're a great passer. You want to get to the basket. I know you got a little smugness to you out there, which is fine, man. You got you got the attitude to you, which is good in the NBA to have at times. But come on, man. Do it for the fans. Shoot the damn three. All we wanted to see. Marcus Aldridge, I'm going to give him a D for just dormant, I guess, is boring. I saw him shoot like 2 mid-range shots, and that was it, man. It was boring as hell. Karl-Anthony Towns, he had a nasty dunk. B, I think that's about appropriate. He was knocked down some threes, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, but he did have that tomahawk dunk, which was pretty nasty to see, man, because sometimes when I look at Cat, it's like, he's not very athletic, and then he does the dunk like that. It's like, no, man, he's athletic. He's got it. Bradley Beal with a B-, 4 for 11, 3 for 10 from 3. Yeah, just, basic numbers. He was just shooting threes. I mean, didn't really do anything too exciting out there, so that's fine. Dwayne Wade with an A, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. I mean, catching the alley-oop to LeBron, throwing one to LeBron. I think he threw one to LeBron. That was fun, all fun and games. I don't think he played a ton out there, but I saw him knock down a 3 too, so... Dwayne Wade just uses a moment to say, thank you so much for what you done for the game of basketball. All-Star game is going to miss you. NBA is going to miss you. And then we got Team Giannis, or now we got Team Giannis. So Giannis, A. I'm going to say that's an A+ place. Giannis was insane. Like, he was beating up that rim, guys. He was beating him up bad. I'm going to say A++ though, just because catching that oop, you get a plus sign just for that, man. Maybe a few check marks and a few smiley faces too. He was so much fun to watch. I don't know, I know Durant got MVP. I know LeBron James still in the NBA. But sometimes I think, not so much, from a skill, talent standpoint. Sometimes I'm like, is Giannis the best, actual basketball player now in the NBA? Sometimes I just wonder that, because he's definitely going to get there soon, if not. Stephen Curry with a C rating, 4 for 17 from 3, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 17 points, of course. I felt like Curry was doing his best job out there to be exciting. So for that, I'm going to give him up at least to a B+ range. Just because, last play of the game, he threw a dunk to himself, which was a lot of fun. Knocking down the 3 in Klay Thompson's grill, that was really cool to see. The alley-oop to Giannis. So he was a big part of a lot of the fun stuff that went out there. So you gotta get points for that, just for the sake of being entertaining. Joel Embiid, B-. He had 10 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. I'm going to give him a C. And the reason I say that is just because, he kept on trying to do, Euro steps and try to be funny in that regards. But what I'm looking for from Embiid is I'm looking for him to be the new Shaquille O'Neal. I want you to have that same goofy attitude in the All-Star games. I want you doing crazy stuff out there. I don't know, man. He just kind of gave me that no-nonsense type of feel. In the All-Star game, which I don't really want to see. It's I understand some of these guys you don't get along with because you're a troll at times, but I don't know. I was hoping for a bit more from Joel Embiid. So, okay, we got Paul George, 20 points, 6 for 12, 4 assists, 3 steals, A-. Yeah, he was, I don't know, man, he was knocked down some threes and stuff like that too. I believe he had a nice 360 dunk or something like that. Yeah, a reverse 360 in transition. So, yeah, good performance from Paul George. A-. I say it's appropriate. Kemba Walker with a B rating. I love the 8 assists. That's, it's good you're passing and everything like that. But I was really hoping, I'm actually giving him a C-, maybe even a D. Just because I was hoping you were going to go for that MVP performance. You went out there, you kind of played a little I don't know what the proper word is, but I was hoping from Kemba. He was in Charlotte, so I was hoping he would do some more stuff out there. Chris Middleton. I'm going to give this guy an A+, because Chris Middleton, a lot of people were saying, how's Chris Middleton an All-Star this year? His numbers are down a little bit from last year. How's he an All-Star? And then he was banging threes, man. This guy he hit 4 or 5 in a row at one point. I was like, oh my God, him and Giannis were taking over for a bit. It was really cool to see, but after that, he kind of cooled off a bit. So, yeah, maybe an A- is probably good enough, but I was enjoying watching him out there. For Jokic, I am going to give him a J for Joker. He was literally just joking around, trolling the entire game. I know at one point he bounced the ball off LeBron James out of bounds. On another inbound play, he bounced it off of Blake Griffin's head right after a dunk. So J for Joker, maybe T for trolling even. Russell Westbrook, the dude can get a D-. Your bitch ass nigga quit shooting so much damn threes, dude. Okay, this ain't your damn team out here. he was breaking so many threes. And then there was times where he actually had opportunities to take like wide open dunks. And we know this dude can throw it down. Like it's Russell Westbrook. And he was trying to be all suave about it and like pass out to Paul George. Which symbolically kind of showed that, you know, kind of like what the season's all about. Russell Westbrook is kind of taking more of a beta approach. But at the same time, man, it's like you should have been making those passes when you had those wide open threes, not when you had wide open dunks. It's just kind of stupid. Blake Griffin B, I said that was appropriate. He had some nice dunks out there. That was about it. I think he knocked down a few three-pointers, which really showed how he's expanded his game, in the last few seasons. So good for Blake Griffin. D-Lo with a B-. I'm gonna say a C. I could tell there was times where he was getting kind of frustrated because he played a lot with Dirk Nowitzki, like those 4 minutes that Dirk was in the game. And like you could tell D'Lo wanted to get his shots up, but at the same time, everybody's all thinking in their mind, like, no, D'Lo, let's give that ball to Dirk Nowitzki, which he did do. But you could tell he wanted to actually, like, he wanted to shoot a bit more, which I can't blame him, man. Shooter's going to shoot. Vucevic with a B. I mean, I'm going to say a W for whatever. It was kind of boring. Same with Kyle Lowry. Like, both these guys don't got much to say about them at all. They didn't really do all that much out there. And now we got Dirk Nowitzki, final one with an A. I'm going to give him an A++++++, because I don't know. Just that was to me, that was the greatest moment in the All-Star game. Was he just like knocked on all those threes like back to back to back? He was just knocking them down, man. And that just shows not only like how great Dirk was of a 3-point shooter, but how clutch he is too. Because to be in that moment and to do exactly what we all wanted you to do, that's clutch, man. So I was happy for Dirk Nowitzki out there. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. It was a great All-Star game. I would say the dunk contest and 3-point contest, those are all okay, but I love the All-Star game. It's a good time to chill and watch some basketball and not really have the pressures of like contending against people out there and arguing with people. So it's a good time for all of us to celebrate the game. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.